And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment 5v3 Siege Battle replay today. Now, before we get started, if you'd like to see me through other Reforged replays like this, or other Total War replays like Rise of Mordor, Rome 2, Napoleon Total War 3, just to name a few, there are links displayed in your screen, and also in the description below. You can also send me replays to my Discord at Scouts Reconnaissance. The link to that Discord is also in the description below, and if you're a YouTuber, you can also post your YouTube videos in my self-promotion sub-channel. I also have a PayPal option, subscribe to our Patreon, or stream as donation link, also in the description below if you'd like to support my work. I recently enabled YouTube membership options, where you can obtain custom emojis and badges, and I'll roll out future perks as the channel grows. But if those aren't options for you right now, then smashing the like button helps just as much. Subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. I'd just like to quickly highlight that 59% of my viewers are currently unsubscribed at the moment. If I earned your subscription today, that'd be awesome. And with that, let's jump into it. So, today's replay comes from Awessome Boss Death, who's commanding Melkors, one of 3 defenders today. We have some Swords of Rivendell here, armoured up. We have some Melkors Guardians armoured up here, 3 units. We've got some Brunei and Riverwoods, I think about 2 units of them. I also think about 2 units of Melkors Sentries as well. We also got some Spears of Rivendell. These guys here are armoured up, yes. Now, I don't see any God Helm NUR here. Maybe they're elsewhere, but that's all I see there in that blob for the moment. Over here we have some Archers of Rivendell. There's the God Helm. We have some Norrentina Warriors here, 2 units. Some Elder Emily Archers. We also have a Catapult here, and that's all I see there for Melkors. Next we have Harad, commanded by Pimp. We have some Demons of the Desert. Some Saffron Warband. We've got some Saffron Pikemen, 2 units here. Champions of Nafarat here as well. Make sure your pikemen are well supported, guys, especially if you lose your general. We saw a unit of 100 break in my last battle, so you just gotta make sure these Saffron pikes are well supported when you send them into battle, and if you lost the general, make sure they're well supported by either your allies or your own units nearby. Otherwise, they will break on you. We have some Saffron Warband here, 2 units. We have some Dismounted Serpent Guard here, armoured up, 2 units. And some more Saffron pikemen over here. We've also got some additional units up here. 2 more units of Dismounted Serpent Guard. Trollman of Harad here, 2 units. So Pint was already saving his heavy hitters for later, it seems. What else has he got up here? We've got some more Beast Hunters here. Down over this way. And the generals in this unit are Serpent's Fangs. Okay. Don't usually see the general in the Serpent's Fangs. Usually they're always in the Champions of Nafarat. But it's always good to mix up where you put your general, guys, because, well, if you do it too much like every other player, then it's easier for your opponent to target or know where your general is, and he'll go after it. Next we have some Wardens of the White Tower here. We have Gondor, commanded by Firewolf as well, the last defender. We have some Gondor Spearmen and Gondor Infantry mixed in here, armoured up all the way. It seems like Firewolf has got an elite Gondor styled army today. Every armour upgrade available to him appears to be used. Gondor Spearmen here, Raven Helms of Caer Andros, Fountain Guard. Making our way through the city, below the Temple of Melkor, we have some Fountain Guard here as well. Wardens of Minas Ithil hidden. Some Nothian Honor Guard here. A good unit, but make sure they're also well supported, guys. They can actually break on you. We've actually seen them break about 40 to 50 even sometimes. It's always a shock to see them break, to be honest. Next we have some Fountain Guard, some Axemen of Osnak here, 2 units, armoured up. We have some Citadel Guard here, Pelican Marines, Veterans of Osgiliath, Marksmen of Caer Andros, 2 units there, and Citadel Guard here, 2 units. And with that, let's go to the first of the attackers today. Across the ravine, really. We have Numenor, commanded by White in the Dark Cloud, Sin's opposite. We have some Seafarers and Nindamos. We have some, like that, 3 units there. Some Numenorian Vanguard. Some Belaga Footmen here. We have 2 units of Belaga Pikemen. 2 units of Belaga Archers, 2 units of Numenorian Shield Guard, and 4 units of Numenorian Cohort, and some Pharazim Swordmasters. What I don't see here, and we might see later, is the Numenorian Steel Bows. He didn't bring any, which is a bit strange. But Numenorian Steel Bows, guys, do have limited ammunition, so maybe that's why he didn't bring them. But yeah, you got to use them. You got to use them well. You got to use them right. You've only got a few shots to make the damage count, really. But moving on, we have Isengard here, commanded by Lonesome Cowboy, who I don't think I've seen before. So if you're a new Cowboy, welcome. Cowboy here's got some Urkai infantry, 3 units here, and Urkai pikes here, 3 units. We have some Trolls of the White Hand. We've got some Urkai archers here, 3 units. 2 units of Half-Orc Vanguard, and some Nazgûl Hai. We might have some Snugger Skirmishers, keep an eye out for them of course. We've got an Isengard Ballista, the best ballista in Reforged by far. We have some Urkai crossbows here, 2 units. And next we have the Rich Realm of Angmar, or Realm of Angmar, commanded by Mortis, who has 2 units of Rich Realm pikemen here, not armoured up. Now it doesn't seem like Morris is opted for any armour upgrades here, with the exception of the Rich Realm Scourge Raiders. Everyone always does that because their armour is pretty crappy without that armour upgrade, so it's always advised to use that. Because Rich Realm Scourge Raiders are a really good axe throwing unit, but you want to make sure you give yourself time to actually use your axes. Next we have some Guardians of Khazad Dûm here, some Witches of Angmar, Guardians of Khazad Dûm, Black Quartz Legion, more Guardians, Scourge Raiders as I said, some Angmar Halberds, Rich Realm Hammerguard here, Trolls of Gundabad, but no Trolls of Angmar. Anyway, next we have Khan, given by Simunoros. I'll try and say that more often. So Sim here's got some Nurad Retainers here, he's commanding Khan. We have some Nurad Footmen here, Pneumatic Warriors, yeah got that right. We have some Variag Warriors here, 2 units, Pneumatic Axemen, 2 units, 2 units of Pneumatic Infantry. We have some Brotherhood of the Sword, the Samurai of Middle-earth. We have some Nurad Halberds here, Brotherhood of the Axe, and I think... okay, it's Brotherhood of the Axe. And 2 units of Halberds. I thought there was Brotherhood of the Spear there. We have some Numerian Storm Guard here. There's the Brotherhood of the Spear. We have some Pneumatic Marauders here, Javelin unit. 3 units of Nurad Footmen. And over here we have Dorwinion, commanded by everyone's favourite player, Y2K86. And he's not annoying you. We have some Evelyn Infantry here, 4 units. We have some Morpindi Glademasters and Evelyn Hammerguard. We have some 2 units of Evelyn Vineguard here. And further up here we've got some Morpindi Bows, 2 units. And Evelyn Marksman. And that is it guys. So let's get this replay started. Enjoy! So I'm curious to see what Y2K does off the bat. He's pretty close here to Pimp's forces, and Pimp has no archers here. If he moves up and starts firing, he could do some real damage here to Pimp's half army here. But fortunately for Pimp, it looks like Y2K's withdrawn immediately. So it could mean a grace period, I suppose. Give the defenders time to actually link up, prepare to defend the fortress, it might seem to be the case, but oh no, here we go. We've got some forces here at Mist. We've got some Eldambi Spearmen, looks to be 2 units there. And I think we'll do some more cut here guys, so we'll be back soon. Okay guys, we are back, and obviously Grace is over because Awesome Boss was actually firing with his archers of Rivendell before. And Pimp was getting in his way, or Awesome got in his way, I don't know, but the point is these guys have got to communicate, and we've got Firewolf also joining the party. These players have got to get themselves organised here. Their archers are way too close together. They're just going to mess each other up, trip over each other, and screw over the accuracy of their archers. The Hashari Stalkers here are right in the mix of the archers of Rivendell. Pimp has got to get his Hashari out of there. They said no purpose being brought into the battle so early, especially when the attackers have their forces so far back and already spread out. It pretty much negates any advantage of the body-piercing ammunition. And being so close to the battle here, if the archers of Vanguard manage to shoot the archers of Rivendell, they'll hit Pimp's Hashari Stalkers, and Pimp definitely doesn't want that. Marksman and Kandros firing in. Now we didn't see Fire bring any Gondor archers. He's only got Marksman and Kandros, which is a really decent archer unit. And melee unit. And the fact that Cowboy is drawing so much fire here from Fire and Awesome is actually pretty good for the attackers. We've got Evelyn Marksman here, moving up pretty close here to the Southmorn Warband. We'll see what they do here. They are pretty close. Getting a lot of hits here, practically firing point blank. So Pimp's only option here is to either sit here and take it and force Y2K to waste all of his ammunition, which isn't a bad idea. Because, you know, these are low to mid-tier troops, and I think Pimp can afford to... that's a bit funny. Pimp can afford to lose these guys, in my opinion. That's probably his strategy, because, you know, he's not reacting to it. He's got 2 units here with Shari Stalkers. Not a bad idea, but probably... they're invisible now. Windy bows are firing, but they should stop. But now Y2K knows he hasn't. And Y2K's only option here, if he decides to attack, I'll probably bring up my the bulk of my army, really, and just smash through this left flank and try to intercept the Hashari as fast as possible. And then bring up the rest of my army behind them and try and overwhelm Pimp's position here. Now, you want to bring up a strong strike force to sort of break through and negate these Hashari Stalkers. If he silences them, it's much easier for him to take this hill. The Demons of the Desert are not up here, which is a big advantage here for Y2K86. Pimp probably shouldn't have shown his hand. We've got 2 units here, I think, of Champions Nafarat. So the defenders have a lot of muscle here, and it looks like the ballista of the Isengard took out one of Pimp's catapults. Or Awesome's I forget who actually is pushing the catapults. Awesome, okay. I also didn't see Awesome bring any Gwaitham Marindane, but I might have missed it. Now these guys here are firing horribly. I'm not sure why. It could be the Hashari Stalkers. Oh no, they're right here. Okay, they're firing better now. Yeah, see, Pimp's copying a few secondary hits here. If you're the defenders, guys, you should just try and deploy your Hashari where you want to start, where you want to use them, and make sure they stay hidden until you decide to use them. You don't really want to show your hand to your opponent. Otherwise, he'll always know that they're there, and he'll basically structure his attack based on the threat that those rangers or body-piercing archers pose. The Grey Company is what I was trying to think of. The Grey Company, the Hashari Stalkers, or Hashari Shadows, whatever the cavalry unit is. I forget its name right now. So the attack's definitely picking up here. The Guardians of Karnum broken through pretty much. Citadel Guard from Fire coming around. We've got Hashari. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all, but they're kind of exposing themselves a bit. They probably fired just a couple of volleys and get out of there. Cowboys definitely targeting them right now. Taking a lot of Simonos units down here, obviously because they're lightly armoured. Body piercing arrows are just tearing them to shreds, but I think he's done enough here. You want to conserve your ammunition, use a couple of volleys to weaken your opponent, and then bug out if you're going to do that. We've got units here from all 3 defenders. I don't think the attackers can come at him at all, except from down here, maybe? Is that even possible? Looking around here, it's actually possible. They can come up here. Not that they're going to, that's way too far to march. But, it's possible. And Fire's sending over the rest of his army. He probably should send a couple units to help Pimp at the top of the hill here. Awesome has some units already close by. But Pimp is the only one with forces up here. And unlike Y2K, he's sort of spread himself thin. He's got maybe half his army up here, or less. And he has little to no archer support, except for the Shari Stalkers. And Muhai Beast Hunters. We've got a catapult here from Awessome, I think, coming to help. Is that because... oh, damn. It looks like Awessome lost all 3 catapults and didn't use any ammunition. So that's a big loss already for the defenders, and well done to Cowboy for taking it out. We got Belagar archers from White in the Dark Cloud. That's just weird, actually. I'm sorry, that's strange. That's a really strange name. The Queenie Bow's firing in. A dark white. Arthur Lane Pike, it's not Arthur Lane Pike, it's Witcher Pikeman coming in. Swords and Wivendale wavering. Morris scrambling to get his Witcher Pikeman into the fight. Try and get some protection there from those archers. Again, Awessome and Fire have got to communicate a little bit better. They're bunching up their archer units also too close, and these guys are both in close formation or tight formation. And as you can see, they're taking casualties relatively quickly. But we have a whole slew of reinforcements coming in here. All 3 ballistas still functioning. Snaga Stalkers is not Snaga Skirmishers, so the defenders can bring a small sigh of relief at least. We've got Ithilien Rangers here. Again, timing is everything when it comes to using these guys. And also, I think, knows to activate the God Helm once the witches are brought up. As soon as, well, as soon as Morris decides to bring up those witches, he's got to watch out for the God Helm. And if you have witches in general, you've got to watch out for a few specific units in particular. That's the God Helm Benuar, that's the Watchers of the Golden Wood, Elders of the Elven King, and Temple Guard, and even Steel Bows. Every archer unit there is highly accurate, does a lot of damage per volley, and will take out your witches pretty quickly if you're not careful. So if you're going to try and bring out the witches, you've got to try and sneak them in, you know. Use your army as camouflage, as a lot of players actually do. You have a sky literally full of arrows at the moment. And he's actually trying to target Pimp's pikemen. Pretty good idea, and the hill does provide some cover as well. Ithilien Rangers probably should deploy here, you know, although the Shari Stalkers are already here from Pim. But if you move them up and sort of bunch them, you can use this stone as cover while firing into the attacking troops all clumped up here, which would really help out the defence. Firing from where he has to fire over the archers of Windale. He's also being shot at by enemy archers. And Firewall's Rangers here are being peppered to death very quickly. Y2K using his position very well up there. Fire's troops are heavily armoured, which will help them survive that far longer than normal. We got the Shari Stalkers here, they're firing away. Let's see what they're doing. Now, Pimp could deploy his Shari Stalkers here, use the building as cover, and still be able to hit his enemy over here. Firing for where he is over there, I think that's a decent position. And these guys here would definitely cop it, so you should definitely move them across, get them out of there. We got some Seven's Fangs over here as well. But yeah, Pimp's losing this fight. He's put him in loose formation at the moment. Now we got the Solider River Patrol here, firing their javelins. This man's Super Guard here. They've taken a few casualties, they've lost about 40 men so far. Okay, more than half their unit now. Okay, more Beast Hunters, they're loading up. There you go. Yeah, that definitely helps them a bit. What are they firing at? Oh, Trouble off Harad. Yep, Pimp doesn't want that. Charge these guys in pronto. Y2K is actually outflanking his opponent. And Pimp probably should have charged straight into the infantry. Not allow Y2K to get behind his ranks like that. Well, you know, Pimp is trying to do the same thing, but he doesn't have the level of troops behind his lines. He's got 100 men here. Pimp's only got maybe 20 at most. It is 27 to 27 at the moment. He's still got ammunition. We've got Southland Warband and Pikemen coming over. We've also got the Thinning Rangers up here. It's possible. He can hit the MR Halberds. We'll see what he can do here. Who's he trying to hit? Looks like he's trying to hit the Belgar Archers. I would go for the Seafarers and Indamos. And he is. He switched targets. But his Rangers can do a bit more damage quickly. Oh yeah, there's a Greater Marine Dane, armoured up too, by the way. What have we got there? We've got Demons of the Desert here, down to 43. So they lost about 16 men so far. Awessome is using his Elderly Archers now. He's got to be running low on archers here. He's been using... Well, he's used up every unit that I've seen so far. I think the Norrentina Warriors are both being used up. Oh no, hang on. We've got 78 Norrentina Warriors here. They don't appear to have been used. Okay, that's good news. The Shari Stalkers, this unit here down to 31. Ooh. He tried to go after Pimp's demons there. I think that's coming from the Witchron Scourge Raiders. Yes, it is. Shari Stalkers firing. I think they're firing into the Guardians of Kandun. Yeah, they're coming this way now. Defenders are being outflanked. Okay, 33 to 37. Motorist Guardians coming in.
Badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
We've got Neurat Footmen, Neurat Halberds, Angmar Halberds, Guardians of Kandun, Seafarers out of ammunition, same goes for the Nomadic Infantry, and half-orc Vanguard Numeran cohort as well. And some Numeran Shield Guard too. Defenders, you've got Axel Osnark and Motorist Sentries, Greater Marine Dane, big heavy hitters there alone. Motorist Guardians, Marshman Candros joining the fight. Southron Pikes here, doing really well. Mainly because they've got Gondor absorbing all the arrow fire coming from the attackers. Demons here down to 37. It really feels like Pimp are running these guys all over the map here. And they're still eager and warmed up, they're not tired at all. That's definitely a good thing. Now, just got to either use them or get them out of there, because they're really vulnerable where they are. got, I think we've got Filling range. So it's a Shari Stalkers here. It's possible Shrimp is trying to use them and he doesn't have a shot. Oh yeah, he does. Okay, reloading. Right. Pimp is holding on pretty well here. We've got the Impending Glare Masters up here. He's got both his Trollmen in the fight. Champions and that threat nearby. I'll need those to take on the Impending Glade Masters for sure. And a Hammer Guard if they're here. Yep, here comes the Hammer Guard. And that is from the Seven's Fangs. And we've also got Pimp. We've got the Shari Stalkers up there. They should be firing into the Hammer Guard. Well, Beast Hunters also here. I think they've still got the Javelins here as well. Oh no, they don't. They're out of ammunition.
They have lost half their men.
They should be sent into the fight. Definitely. It's surprising the Seven's Fangs and the Hashari are not firing into the Hammer Guard, considering they have their backs to them as well. They'll definitely get extra damage. Yeah, I'm liking that target that the Hammer Guard presents to the archers of Pimp. So it's a bit of a missed opportunity there for Pimp. Not to target one of YTK's best units. And or Bladeguard again trying to outflank Pimp's forces. Actually, he might be trying to outflank the attackers down below. Trying to disrupt their formations, maybe. Shari Stalker's firing in. And it's actually enough to turn those guys around. Got an Endor Bladeguard over here. Unit of 10 that's left. They appear to have killed most of the Athenian Rangers that were alive up here. Got the God Helm being brought down. Who are they shooting at? Veterans of Scythia firing in now too. I half thought the witches... Oh, actually, the witches are here. Okay. Okay, witches are being led down to 5, but in reality, I think it's 3. 2 of the commanding officers. Jeez, Morris has got to be careful. The Guardians of Karndum are doing their absolute best to protect the Witcher. And he can't really use it because his troops are too close. But at the same time he can't move too far away, otherwise I think the archers won't be able to hit him. Yeah, they're firing in. He's Morris. Oh, damn. Any second now it's going to be over. It's already buddied up. And that is it. The defenders take down the witches before they can even be used. Awesome saving the God Helm until the right moment. Like I said, they don't miss. It also obviously didn't help they have veterans of Ascalia firing at him as well. usually against that kind of fire from archers, you know, the lob shot. But trying to bring down the last of the witches, which could destroy your entire army, is probably the only circumstance I'd be thinking of doing that myself. That kind of shot, just to try and kill the witches once and for all, before they could even be used. It is 52 to 63 here. And what have we got here? It's got Helm there. Firing at the Awessome Swordmasters. White and Dark Cloud really should have used the Barrow Whites as cover to move up those forces, or get them out of range. They're Numenor's best melee troop. And right now the Golden Talon are eating them for their lunch. What do we have here? We've got some Neurite footmen here. Maybe they broke before. Yeah, I think they did break. What's here? Okay, the Numenorean Vanguard here, it would appear, got shot to hell by some of the defending archers, it would seem. Probably the God Helm, if I had to guess. Firewalls left some forces behind just to sort of keep that cavalry at bay. It seems like White and the Dark Cloud ran them all the way around those bridges that we saw earlier. Now, is there any way to get to the defenders from any direction besides the ones already covered? It doesn't appear so. Which means White might have come a long way for nothing. You can run the cavalry up that way, we saw before. So that's his only option. Okay, Pimp just lost his general. Yeah, okay. So Pimp hasn't come all this way for nothing. He can try the alternate route. Well, Beast Hunter's still fighting. Even those ones. Champions are now frat. They're all battling away, really. Both units of champions haven't lost too many soldiers. 90k has lost a lot of men at this point, and he doesn't have the forces to finish off Pimp's men up here. Simunos sent up some reinforcements, but it's not enough. So let's go on back over here. 62 to 73, we've got Brotherhood the Spear. And maybe Brotherhood, I was going to say Axe. But I don't see them, I think we just got Brotherhood the Spear here. Here comes the old enemy Spearman. Awessome Swordmasters also in the fight. Got the Angmar General here as well. It does feel like the attackers are pushing forwards, ever so slightly.
The enemy force remains.
Not too long to go now. Very valuable fire right here. Taking out a lot of troops. And that's it, they're out. I bet Simonos wished he had another unit of them to spare. Gunner's being here, broken. Warden's Miss Ethel here. A full unit, I believe. Moving up. There's got to be trouble in there for the attackers to see that. With the brother of the sword coming in now. Okay, the Warrens are loading up. Okay, they're targeting the Neraz Storm Guard. Not a unit that Simonos wants to lose. They're running. Fortunately for them, the Wardens stopped firing. Attackers got to watch out for this elevated position here that they occupy. It does make it easier for the defenders to fire into it. 69-279. Veterans, looks like we're out of ammunition. Balance of power is still pretty even, 69-80. So 11 Hashari still alive here, firing away. Wardens are coming back. Okay, Fountain Guard are being brought over here. So, okay, there's a Moran Vanguard that's still alive. But, you know, the way is clear now. Oh no, it's not. Okay, so Fountain Guard there. The cavalry's here. So what else can they do? They have to come back all the way down here. Where's that path that we saw? Ah, this sucks. No, there is nothing White and Dark Cloud can do. There is no alternate path. Nah. It's probably very irritating there for Numenor. Looks like the attack over here is finished. Actually, I got that wrong. I meant over here. Still over here. Yeah, the attack here is long finished. Congratulations to Pimp for holding up. Well, for holding this area. And holding up by 2K, of course. Tree.
Half their men.
Alright, it's a little bit grindy here, so I think I'll times 2 speed it. What is that? Alright, Y2K's general has bit the dust. That fire there is courtesy of the crossbowmen. This might keep the attackers in this fight, and the valuable edge they need to break through this rock-solid defense. The defenders pretty much have everything here. You've got a few archer units still alive, but most of their forces are right here. The only unit still in reserve is the Northern Honor Guard. Thankfully, it's one of Firewall's best units. Both units of Uruk-hai crossbows going to work. Oh, one of them's out of ammunition. Shari firing away. Okay, got some Guethe Arthane, which I didn't notice before. That was being kept in reserve. Southern Warband 47. Nothing on a guard appears to be committed right now. The attackers were making some strides in this area here, but thanks to the Hishari Stalkers, and now the Wandsmen of Ether, but mainly the Hishari Stalkers it seems, as soon as the Hishari started really pelting this area, the defenders started pushing back the attackers, and they were here before, and now they're back here. So they've pushed them back quite a bit. And it looks like Isengard's out of crossbows here, so both sides for now, it's all or nothing. It's all a question of run up the wards of ammunition and if they can hit a good target where they are. I will take time. I will times 6 bidders. We do have 4,000 frames here. Hang on. Could be Numenor's general.
Only half the enemy force remains.
What do we have here? It looks like Pimp ran down a unit of champions all the way down the hill here, and I've come up behind. Cowboy. Okay, yeah. So he's sent his forces down the hill, came this way. And, yeah, said surprise to Lonesome Cowboy. And gave him some unwanted company. So Pimp will definitely finish off those units. And you're at Stormguard here, being deployed to try and finish off the champions of Nafrat over there. I think Pimp has enough men here to take these guys down. Yeah, see what he did there, he just pulled a valuable unit away from the attack. He might have kept this one. He might have kept this whole line here going a bit longer. But yeah, the attackers are on their last legs here. It's 88 to 97. There goes the Nazgûl High General. Lonesome Cowboys General. They're actually broken, fighting to the death.
This is a clear victory.
Okay, well done to Awesome Boss Death on 2,052 kills, Firewolf 1615, and Pimp on an impressive 3,109. Well done to Y2K86 on 1,032, Simunos 687, and Morris 660, Lonesome Cowboy 1,040, and White in the Dark Cloud on 780. Kill counts here for Awesome: God Helm 128, Elderly Archers 224, Florentino Warriors 120, 182, Archers of Rivendell 149, both are Marine Day 155, and NATO Sentries 213. And those were the standout performances there for his units. So, congratulations to Awesome Boss Death, Firewolf, and Pimp on their victory. Well done to Pimp holding his plateau, and also providing assistance to Awesome and Firewolf when they were needed most. Thank you to Awesome for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.